Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DRYS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. This analysis is somewhat tricky because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there and you wanted to sell, 4 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. There was a pullback today, but from the big picture, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, then that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a much different strategy and perspective going into the trade. And the easiest way to really illustrate this is via this green line down here, which I've talked about before as a level of support. And that value is right there at $4 and 10 cents, give or take. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that green line down there. It doesn't really pertain right now, and it's kind of distracting me and driving me nuts. So there we go. And really the pretty much confirmation would be the word that needs to be used in regards to levels of resistance. I say that because this red line here I've talked about in past videos, and once again today has proven to be an area of resistance. Now, was it weakened up a little bit today? I would agree with that because, yeah, the price was actually able to push up above it on a couple instances. But as far as accomplishing a true break, just did not happen. What is a true break? Well, a true break has two parts. First part is always that obvious one. Well, yeah, price has to break above a certain level. But then the second part is, can the price stay above the level that it broke above? And in this case, we got our question answered very quickly. No, every time the price broke above it, fell back below. Broke above it, fell back below. So therefore, this level up here, let's see, what price is that? Right around $4.70, $4.75 continues to be that key level of resistance. And then down here, you still have that key level of support, which the price is still well above. And that's why, so let me just do this real quick. So let's say the price, because remember, back to the point of big picture perspective and the bulls are still in control. Let's say the price were to actually come down here, bounce around, and then start to work its way back upwards. From the grand scheme of things, well, you'd have a low right here, you'd have a low right there, you'd have that low right there, you'd have these lows down there. You picture each of these as stair steps, and the stair steps are still headed in the overall direction. Again, I 100% realize that if you are a day trader and you bought up there, then you could not care less about these overall stair steps. But that's why I try to kind of qualify everything and give a warning that I would be talking about things from the grand scheme of things perspective. So overall, yeah, the price pulled back today. Yeah, the price failed to break through that level of resistance and maintain above it. But overall, the bulls still have an opportunity to build that higher base. So we'll see if they can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.